Hi guys, back for another video and welcome to Roly and Gasha. Hi guys, hello. Okay, so today I was originally going to do a gaming video, but something that happened last night made me want to do this video instead. So my next video next week will be a gaming video, so please stay tuned for that. But basically today I'm going to be talking about being bold. Now, I'm incredibly addicted to Instagram. Like, I'm on Instagram all the time, always taking selfies. And make sure you come and follow on Instagram. The video's been going on for like no seconds and I've already got a plug in it. And one thing that I adore about it is Throwback Thursday. I always post pictures of when I was back in school when I had lots and lots of hair. Now, when I was a kid, I had like full-on long hair. It was really long. And the thing is now, every single time I post a picture like that, I always get comments like this saying, why don't you grow your hair back again? I prefer the old Roly and Gasha. And I'm just sitting there thinking to myself, do you really think I have the choice in this matter? Now, looking back, I first started losing my hair when I was 16 years old. Yes, I was only 16 and I already started losing it. Now, my whole life I've always had quite a high forehead anyway, like my hairline was already quite high. So I used to say to myself that it was just because that was how I was. I never thought that I was going to lose my hair. But when I was 16, I suddenly started to realise that when I used to shower and wash my hair, there would be a hell of a lot of hair left in the drain. And it was really gross, but there was always a lot of hair around there. And I remember my granddad pointing it out to me once. He said to me that if I don't stop losing my hair, Roland, it's gonna be all gone. And then since that day, it was always on my mind. So I was like, am I losing my hair? And then a few weeks later, I remember being at my friend Will's house and I was just playing with my hair, like I was just doing this. I didn't even know what I was doing, but I was sort of just putting my hands to it because it was nice and smooth. And then I remember taking my hands away and just looking at my hands, and there was literally like full of hair. Like my hair was all around my fingers. So I literally just did this to my head, and I remember hair was just falling out, and I was like, oh my god, like what is happening? Like this is so awful. Since that happened, I literally was like panicking. I was stressed out so much. I was like, I don't want to go bald. I don't want to be unattractive. I don't want to be ugly. Because when you're a kid, going bald isn't something you find attractive really. Like at least when I was 16, I wasn't like, oh, I love bald men. And the thing is with me is I stressed out about it quite a lot. I used to sit up, I used to cry every single night. And as I was getting older, like when I was 17, I used to cry about it. I think the fact that I was stressing about it wasn't helping. Because you know, when they say obviously getting stressed out makes your hair fall out. So then in 2008, I decided just to cut it all off. And I went back to like a short haircut, you know, short on the sides and, you know, sort of longish on the top, and I spiked it up and things. And it was okay, but again, I started to notice that my hair was like receding even more. I remember actually one of my school teachers said something about it. We were in a lesson and he was bald. And he made a comment like, oh, looking at you doesn't make me feel so bad about being bald. And I was like, fuck off. Like I actually told him to fuck off. 5 or 6 months later, after having my hair sort of spiky, I was just like, Roland, accept the fact that you're losing your hair. And ever since then, over time, I've just become shorter and shorter and shorter. And now, you know, I've grew my hair out a little bit just so you can see what it's like. But if I duck down, you can tell that it is really thin on top. I almost have an island here, and this bit's pretty much all gone, and this is really thin. Now I literally get a razor and I just shave it off. I get some like shaving foam and do like a wet shave, so like literally it's like skin on top. I don't understand why this happens, but the sides of my hair grow perfectly fine, but the top is just a thin bit, so I get rid of it all, because let's be realistic, who looks at Mr. Burns and goes, oh, he's hot? Like no one does. Because seriously, like it's so much better just to be completely bald than it is to try and hide something that is so obvious. The reason I'm talking about this is because I feel like there's a lot of people who are losing their hair when they're young and they really just don't like it, and you're growing your hair, you're trying to cover it up. You know, I always say to myself, own your flaws, don't be owned by them. Confidence is so much more attractive. If I grew my hair now, I would look like a potato sprouting some roots. Like that is literally what I would look like. I know that people don't seem to realize that I have actually lost my hair, but I have. And I'm young, and I'm fine with that now. Like, it's not an issue for me. If there was some surgery that would give me hair, I would honestly stay bald. Honestly stay bald. It's just, I just like being like this now. Bald is beautiful. Like, be proud of your, like, dome. So leave some comments down below, guys. What are your opinions on this kind of thing? Do you think people who are losing their hair should just shave it off? Because I personally think that looks better. Please hit that like button, because it does really help me out, and share with all your friends and all that good stuff. Come and follow me on all my social medias. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff. I update them all the time. On there all the time, posting funny pictures and like statuses and stuff, so please come and follow me on them and I'll love you to death. Thank you guys for all your support. I adore you, and I just keep being fabulous, keep being amazing, stay forever flawless. Ungasha! Got my feet on the ground, it's time to share these feelings deep in